Bam bam ayo, what a bam bam, bam bam dilang, bam bam.
Hey Coconutters, it's Twin Coconuts here, and today we are taking a look at 5 things you should never search on Google. Now, I am extremely looking forward to this because me and Jay are constantly on the internet, and not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna search for these things that they tell us not to search for. Because come on, who doesn't do that?
You trying to be funny?
Ah, stop it, please.
Yeah, you think I'm messing around?
Please, I don't.
think I'm messing around?
Jake, stop it. What are you being like that for?
It's a joke.
I don't have feelings that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let's see.
The original video is in the description box below. Without further ado, let's go.
Google is considered by many to be the best way to obtain new information
True.
about nearly anything, though there are some things in this world that are better off not being searched on the internet. Fair warning, this video is about to get pretty disturbing. Let's look at 5 terms
It's gonna
you
get
should
pretty
never
dark.
Google. Number 5. Harlequin fetus. Harlequin ichthyosis
What?
is a severe genetic disorder that mainly affects the skin. Infants with this condition are born with very hard, crusty skin covering most of their body.
Oh my
In
God.
the womb, the skin forms large diamond plates that are separated by deep cracks or fissures. The skin abnormalities affect the shape of the eyelids, nose,
That must
mouth,
be
and
terrible.
ears, while
So you turn into the rock guy from Fantastic Four.
No, Origin. It's the disease, not a laughing matter.
skin abnormalities associated with harlequin ichthyosis
Harlequin,
destroy
is it
this
called?
barrier,
Yeah.
making it difficult for affected infants to control water loss, regulate body temperature, and fight infections. Infants with harlequin ichthyosis often experience excessive dehydration and risk developing life-threatening
That's
infections in the
terrible.
first
No.
few weeks of
Well,
life.
there's all these
It
things
used
that
to
you
be
could have wrong
very
with
rare
and,
for
like,
affected
don't realize how
infants
lucky
to
you are.
survive
Don't
the
realize how
newborn
lucky you are.
period. However, with intensive medical care and treatment, it's now common for those affected by this condition to live into their childhood years or even adolescence. This
Also,
condition is inherited
they
in
will-
what is
don't
called an
really live long.
autosomal recessive
It's
pattern,
terrible.
which essentially means both copies of a gene in each cell have mutations. The parents of an individual with an autosomal recessive condition each carry one copy of the mutated gene, but they usually never show signs or symptoms of the condition.
Also, your mum and dad have to have it for you to have it.
Yeah.
Number 4. Brian Peppers. Brian Peppers' photo made the rounds online back in 2005,
What's
with many
that?
believing it to be some sort of Photoshop. However, Brian Peppers is in fact a real person. Brian suffers from an abnormality known as Apert syndrome, which can cause some rather disturbing facial appearance. This photo of Brian was taken from an Ohio sex offender database that
Sex
states
offender
that Brian
database
was
as
arrested
well?
back in 1998
What, is it sex
for gross
offender?
sexual imposition, which is defined in Ohio as unwilling sexual contact with one who is not one's spouse. He was sentenced to 30 days in jail for this. With
Why is
another
someone
5
putting him
years
on-
probation. Sadly, Brian passed away back in 2012, but it's clear that his memory will live on as an internet meme for years to come. Number 3. Jigger infection. A jigger is also known as a chigger, a jiggo, or a
sorry.
sand flea.
I'm sorry.
These small, pin-sized bugs are usually found in sandy terrain of warm, dry
It
climates.
looks like a
They
snitch.
prefer deserts,
You know your friend
Yeah,
who's a
you
snitch?
ever
or
watch
farms.
Recess?
No, I mean
They
your
typically
friend
hide
who's a
in
snitch
crevices
and grasses
and
on
small
you.
cracks that can
That's
be
what
found
he
on
is.
floors, walls, or even some furniture, commonly feeding on warm-blooded hosts including humans, cats, dogs, rats, pigs, cattle, and sheep.
So it's a
A
niece.
female chigger feeds
Oh!
into the skin of its host. After finding this new home, the bug's abdomen greatly increases in size until it forms a round sac mimicking the shape and size of a pea. An impregnated sand flea usually embeds itself in skin under the toenails and fingernails of humans, where sores form and fill with pus, often becoming infected. The first evidence of an infestation by a sand flea is a tiny black dot on the skin. Because these bugs are not able to jump very well, most sites of infestation occur on the feet, often on the soles or under toenails.
Ew.
Within the next few weeks, this small black dot will slowly enlarge into a white pea-sized bubble, which is often excruciatingly painful. Severe
blister.
infestations may result in a cluster of bubbles giving a honeycomb appearance. Some infestations can lead to severe inflammation, loss of toenails, amputation of the affected area, or even death due to infection.
So,
What? Amputation?
what if you just wash your feet? Maybe people not washing their feet.
It's hard to get down there.
No, it's not.
Number 2. One lunatic, one ice pick. Luca Rocco Magnotta is a Canadian murderer convicted of killing and dismembering Lin Jun, a Chinese student, then mailing Jun's hands and feet to elementary schools and federal political party offices. After a video depicting the murder was posted online in May of 2012, Magnotta fled Canada, prompting an Interpol Red Notice and an international manhunt. He was apprehended at an internet cafe in Berlin while reading news about himself in June of 2012. Luca was previously sought by animal rights groups for allegedly uploading videos of himself killing kittens.
What a freak.
Jun,
Killing
the man who was
kittens.
murdered by Magnotta, was a student from Wuhan and an undergraduate in an engineering and computer science faculty at
is getting
Concordia
quite
University.
dark now,
He
isn't
worked part-time as a convenience store clerk in Point St. Charles and had been studying in Montreal since July of 2011. Lin moved into a Griffintown area apartment with his roommate in May of that same year. He was last seen on May 24th, 2012, and his friends reported receiving a final text message from him at 9 p.m. His boss then became suspicious when he didn't show up for his shift the next day. 3 of his friends went to his apartment on May 27th, but he wasn't there. He was reported missing to police 2 days later.
Okay.
On May 25th, 2012, an 11-minute video titled One Lunatic, One Ice Pick was uploaded to bestgore.com.
Oh my god.
Depicting a naked male tied to a bed frame being repeatedly stabbed with an ice pick and a kitchen knife, then being dismembered, followed by acts of necrophilia. The perpetrator uses a knife and fork to cut off the man's flesh, then gets a dog to chew on the body. Throughout the video, the 1975 New Order song True Faith plays in the background, and a poster for the 1942 film Casablanca is visible on the wall.
Whoa.
Canadian authorities obtained a
That
more
is
extensive
disgusting.
version of the
Videotape
video
and
and said
stabbed him with an
cannibalism
ice
may
pick,
have also
then
been
dismembered
performed.
it,
Materials
turned to a dog.
promoting the video appeared online 10 days before the murder took place. On May 26th, an attorney
What
from
a
Montana
freak.
attempted to report the video to Toronto police, his local sheriff, and the FBI, but the report was dismissed by officials. Police later confirmed the video was authentic and identified the victim as the same one whose body parts were mailed to Ottawa.
He mailed the
At
body
11
part.
a.m. on May 29th, 2012, a package containing a left foot was delivered to the national headquarters of the Conservative Party of Canada. The package was stained with blood, had a foul smell, and was marked with a red heart symbol. Another package containing a
This is
left
getting
hand was
deep,
intercepted
bro.
in a Canada Post processing facility, addressed to the Liberal Party. A janitor then discovered a decomposing torso inside of a suitcase left in a garbage pile in an alley behind an apartment
This is
building
getting
in the
deep.
Snowdon area of Montreal. After searching the scene of the crime, police recovered human remains, bloody clothes, papers identifying the suspect, as well as sharp and blunt objects from the back alley. Footage from surveillance cameras inside the building showed a suspect bringing multiple garbage bags outside, and the images matched the suspect who was captured on video at the local post office. Police then searched the apartment that Magnotta was renting. He had moved in 4 months prior, and his rent was paid up until June 1st. The apartment had been mostly emptied before he left, but blood was found on different items,
Is the
including
guy
the
dead? I
mattress,
wanna know if he's dead.
refrigerator,
I
the
hope he's
table,
dead.
and the bathtub.
The one that got dismembered.
No, I'm on about the person who did it. Obviously, the one who got dismembered's dead.
Don't laugh at shit like that.
You're making it funny.
I'm not. How can
I said I hope he's dead. You went, what? The one who got
Just shush.
dismembered?
You're not making itself any best for you.
A note was later found with a package sent to the Conservative Party, saying 6 body parts had been distributed and the perpetrator would kill again. The other 3 packages also contained notes, but their contents were undisclosed by the police, who cited their concerns about possible copycat crimes. On June 5th, 2012, a package containing a right foot was delivered to St. George's School, and another package containing a right hand to
So this guy is literally sending body parts to everybody.
He's very generous. It's a very nice thing to do. He's sharing his...
Number 1. Waifu Basics. So, to preface a bit, waifu basically means wife in Japanese.
Waifu.
That's really all the information you need for this video, but
Okay,
brace
waifu.
yourselves, it's going to get weird. As this video begins, we see a woman knocking on a man's door. A man then answers the door in the typical over-the-top Japanese television fashion, as a
Okay.
narrator explains what it means to be a great spouse. The video continues as the two cook a meal of chicken stir-fry together. The two then take the meal to a dining room where it seems as though they're going to consume the food, though things go downhill rather quickly.
Okay.
The woman then leans over the food as if she's going to take a bite, but then aggressively vomits into the bowl numerous times. The man, rather disturbingly, seems to enjoy this. The couple then makes their way to the couch where she continues to vomit profusely, often spewing chunks directly into his open mouth. I'll see you guys later. After this, I need to take a break from the internet for a
Wait.
while.
He's being sick in the mouth and...
And he's enjoying it. He's openly spewing in her mouth and she's enjoying it. So our most funniest one, I mean, at the worst...
Dismembering and killing people is not cool. It's not fun. Not like I've tried it. It's just not fun.
Let us know in the comment section which one you thought was the worst. We'd really like to know.
If you want to see more videos like this, a thumbs up is super appreciated, and it'd mean the world.
Anyway, Coconutters, that's the end of that video. We hope you liked it. If you did, don't forget to give it that thumbs up. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to share it with your friends. And don't forget to please
Subscribe.
and become a Coconut with us today. Remember, everyone, we love you all. We hope you enjoyed this video. We hope you have an amazing day, and we hope to see you in the next one. Bye.